A killer is inside the house. But the shocking conflict isn't the man police seek. It's the desperate silence of the son who protects him from his own father.
Come on outside. Keep your hands where I can see him.
What's going on here? Okay, so Ian, is Thomas Lopez staying up here?
Thomas Lopez is hiding in the home's air vents. A monster who days earlier beat his girlfriend to death. The police were moments away from realizing the son had sealed him in.
They said he might be in the vent.
Thomas, talk to me, man. I know you're down there.
Days earlier, 26-year-old Sabrina Calderon was dumped at a hospital, her body covered in vicious bruises and on the verge of total organ failure.
So her name is Sabrina Calderon. Is in such dehydration that her kidneys are failing. She is too sick for even us to take care of.
And who brought her in?
I believe they said they thought it was her dad.
What is that, would you say? Is that something from being hit?
Probably. She's 26 years old. She should not be in this condition.
Right.
The man who dropped her off vanished, but the hospital used her emergency contacts to reach her father. He was evasive, but gave police a name and a horrifying detail.
Can you hear me now, Mr. Calderon?
Yes.
Could you tell me what happened real quick? Why she has these injuries?
Yes, Thomas Lopez, he got her from here, I guess at knife point. He took her over there, and...
Where's over there?
It's a ranch house. He had her locked up in the room, and he was just beating her. She said he was beating her every day.
The father's simple, suspiciously calm testimony raised red flags. But Thomas Lopez was the only lead they had. They needed an address, but the father claimed ignorance.
He ended up taking her to the hospital, and I thank God for that, and dropped off and took off.
Do you know what he looks like?
I sure don't.
Okay.
Sure don't.
Say his name one more time.
Thomas Lopez.
Thomas Lopez. Okay.
She found the strength to confirm Thomas was the monster, and she gave police the exact ranch address before taking her final fatal breath. Sabrina had solved her own murder.
Where do you think he resides mostly? In Carlsbad or in Portales?
I mean, he's just staying wherever he could, I guess.
Armed officers swarmed the remote property, knowing Thomas was inside. But they had a critical problem. They had no search warrant and needed permission to enter.
Ian, is that you? Ian, come to the front door for me.
Hold on a second. Who is it?
It's the sheriff's office.
Let me see your hands. Come outside. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
Ian Whalen, the son and part owner, was Thomas's friend. The cops needed to clear the house and determine if Ian was an accomplice to the brutal crime.
Who's all here, man?
My father, my friend, Bugsy.
What's Bugsy's real name?
I don't know.
Come on outside.
Ian was calm, but hours earlier, he had committed a massive felony by helping Thomas crawl into the large central ventilation system to escape the police.
Keep your hands where I can see him.
Hey, what's going on here? Thomas Lopez staying out here? Or has he been out here?
Been out here a few times.
Yeah.
Is there anybody else inside? You said Bugsy. If I can go with you at the door, can you call her outside?
Yeah.
Okay.
The officer attempts to sweep the house to ensure no one remains, knowing the potential danger. He finds the friend, Bugsy, hiding in a bedroom.
Hey. Hey.
Alright, sorry, my bad. Hey, I'm right here.
Okay, come back here.
What?
You under the covers. Let me see your hands.
What's up? Hey, what?
There's somebody under the blanket there. You under the covers. Let me see your hands. Let me see your hands.
It's not a guy.
Though Bugsy was not the killer, her presence gave police hope for a witness who might have seen something. Meanwhile, the father, Perry, speaks to another officer outside.
Thomas has gotten himself into some pretty heavy at this point, so...
Yeah, but what I've seen of it, I don't care for the dude.
Okay.
Keep this between me and you.
If we have permission at this point, we're just going to kind of stand by and do it by the books of the paperwork, okay?
Perry was protective of his rights. The police brought Ian to the interview room, ready to break his facade. They waited until they had enough information from others to catch him in a deliberate lie.
I'll explain to you why we're here talking. You're not in any kind of trouble, okay? You're not in any trouble. You have any idea why you might be down here?
Well, yes.
About what?
Because of the fight or whatever, I guess, that Thomas had. Right?
You know anything else about it?
No.
Ian only knew about a small argument. Police were about to drop the full, devastating reality of what his friend Thomas had actually done.
Do you know why I'm here?
No.
Remember I told you last time we don't come over here for simple stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember you told me that. So what's up?
She's dead.
You're f***ing me. What happened? Do you know?
The word hung in the air. Dead. The officers revealed that Sabrina had died from the beating Thomas gave her, and that the crime happened right there at Ian's house.
Well, from what she told us before she died was that she was getting her ass beat by Thomas over at your house in the barn with the golf club.
Died?
Mm-hmm.
The shock of facing a murder cover-up was enough to shatter Ian's resolve. He was now faced with an ultimatum: turn in his friend or face a homicide charge.
When's the last time you seen Thomas? When even?
Okay.
Is he at your house?
I don't know.
Where does he hide in your house whenever the cops are trying to get him? Where would he go hide inside? We're over there. Okay, the house is secure. We're gonna search warrant for it. Where would he be hiding? If he's in your house, where would he be at? You don't want that problem at your house.
No.
Ian finally broke, asking for the camera to be turned off. When the tape resumed, the officers knew the exact location of the murderer: the cramped, dark air conditioning vents. But they knew the murderer was inside.
This is the Roosevelt County Sheriff's Office. Come outside.
He's not answering.
No, you try. He might not scream. Let him know if he doesn't respond. He doesn't come out.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Look around here.
Thomas had been in the vents for hours. The clock was ticking on his oxygen. The police feared the worst, but refused to crawl in with a known killer. They needed a plan to confirm his position and force him out safely.
Just trying to see if there's a mirror.
I got a good point. Just needs duct tape and a mirror.
There's probably duct tape in the garage.
You tape a phone and a flashlight together and stick down in there just so we get some really good light and light them up.
The improvised camera confirmed it. Thomas Lopez was curled up in the darkness. The space was too tight for a clean takedown. Any entry risked a fatal ambush against an armed and cornered killer. Now, they developed a brilliant, terrifying tactic using pepper spray.
So if you introduce gas, you want to introduce it on that.
Okay.
If you have a fogger or you have pepper spray,
Yeah.
I would introduce it down there.
You don't do the same thing with a video?
It may make them uncomfortable enough that you'll come out. That's going to make you cough.
So now it looks like he's facing us.
The threat of choking and writhing in pepper spray in an airless vent was too much for the murderer. Before the gas could even be deployed, Thomas's voice echoed from the metal shaft.
Hey, come on out, man. Dude, come on out. What did I do? Come out and we'll talk.
I'm a little scared, sir.
No, there's nothing to be scared about. Come on out.
Yes, I've been beat up by the cops before.
I understand, but nobody's going to hurt.
Thomas Lopez was finally dragged from his dusty hiding spot. But in the interview room, his defense was a masterpiece of pathetic denial.
How many times did she hit you?
I don't want her to get in trouble, sir.
Okay, how many times did you hit her?
I didn't hit her, sir. We just bumping each other, like, you know what I mean?
Did you shove her down the steps for her to cut those injuries?
The killer insisted Sabrina's fatal injuries were caused by a clumsy fall after a chest pump. But the evidence, the victim's dying words, and the desperate, cowardly hiding spot all told a different story.